Hey guys, in this lab we're going to talk about exploiting Java deserialization with Apache Commons. Let's access the lab. As always, let's go into my account and we will log in with the credentials they gave us. Make sure that the Foxy proxy is on. And let's look into the traffic. We can find here the session cookie, which is URL encoded. We will take this value and we will base64 decode it. And since we found a serialized object, which is a Java object, we will have to use a tool called YSerial. But the problem I had with this tool is to figure out which is the right payload to use, since we have so many of them. So I created a tool, you can find it in the description below, which is called Looking Serial. You can find here the file with all of the payloads and the Python script. And the idea of the Python script is to run over all of the payloads, create a cookie, and then we'll send the payload and the command into this function. We will get a base64 here of the cookie, and we will also URL encode this. Then we will have the cookie here, which is base64 and URL encoded. We will then send it based on the URL to this function, which will get the domain based on the regex expression. So we'll create the headers and then send to the URL with the cookie and the domain. And we will do that for every payload. So in order to use it, you can read what I wrote here. But basically you have to git clone the repository, then change the directory, and to use it we will copy this command. Let's generate the address of our lab. And instead of UMI, let's make a call to the collaborator so we will be able to see it. Okay, let's run it. So basically now it ran over all of the payloads and generating a cookie and send a cookie. So if the payload is right, it should execute the command. Let's poll. No? And as you can see, we have received it. So it worked. Now they ask us to delete the moral.txt from its home directory. So let's adjust the command. Instead of cur, let's remove home colors moral.txt. And we solve the lab, since it used the right payload, which is somewhere in the middle.